I said I really didn't want a kid room, but you know, I'm going to be cleaning up straw for the rest of my life.
Are they serious right now? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 trading spaces fails.
Do you think that this room is going to be functional for your family?
I think so. I had to look a little bit more. I don't know.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at 10 of the most embarrassing fails from the home improvement show Trading Spaces, both from its original run and the 2018 reboot. This list will be a combination of terrible rooms and disappointed reactions, and we'll be ranking the list based on the horridness of the room and/or the couple's reaction to their redone room.
Hey, let's go. We might need one of those.
I will need a thing.
Yeah.
Number 10. Hildi's Face Room. When you hire a professional interior decorator, you usually don't expect them to put their own face on your wall. But then again, this is Hildi, so you never really know what you're gonna get.
I like to be different, I like to be original. It's not about shock value, it's about pushing the envelope, pushing the imagination, and helping people think out of the box.
This couple got an admittedly good room, minus one glaring flaw: a massive mural mosaic of Hildi's face across their dining room wall. What was she thinking? We don't know if it's egotism or Hildi's idea of a memento, but either way, it is hideous and absolutely inappropriate. We can only assume that they got rid of this the second the Trading Spaces team left the driveway.
Oh, yes. Isn't it wonderful?
It's the whole wall.
Number 9. DIY rope fixture gone wrong.
We are going to make beautiful light fixtures on our budget because we can't afford to buy them.
The reboot has already gifted us with a spectacular fail. In Vern Yip's first appearance, he's trying to teach a woman how to create a light fixture out of yarn and an exercise ball. It sounds like a pain in the butt, and Yip openly admits that it is. And while Yip's creation admittedly looks pretty cool, the homeowner's is a droopy mess, complete with loosely hanging yarn, knots, and a general lack of cohesion. It's a complete disaster, and it's a great example of why you should never force DIY-averse people into doing DIY projects. It just becomes a disaster.
I am definitely not cut out for this.
What happened?
No, I don't know what happened.
Number 8. The Murder Room. Hello everyone, please, step into our murder room. We had it done on Trading Spaces. Isn't it wonderful? No, it isn't. This couple got a bloody surprise when they stepped into their, quote, renovated kitchen. The walls were painted a horrifying and disgusting blood red, and an exquisite art project, which looks like Dexter's discarded bloody tarp, was hung on the wall. If that wasn't all, the room also came with a coffin-shaped spice rack, complete with creepy candles and figurines. Even if they keep the room as is, that horrid art fixture has got to go, lest they want guests to think that they murdered someone in their kitchen.
Ted, it kind of sounds like what this guy is asking you to design.
It's a murder house.
It is. It's totally a murder house.
Number 7. Concrete floors and baby poop walls. Sounds like a terrible name for a memoir, doesn't it? This couple got a pretty room from Hildi, complete with rather nice furniture and a cute fireplace adorned with sunflowers. And while they liked it upon first glance, they slowly rooted out its flaws. First, they noticed the concrete floor, with Susie stating that they would have to put helmets on their kids' heads when they play in the room.
I don't know. We have to put helmets on the kids with the floor.
Are you concerned about the floor?
Susie then stopped the celebration short by criticizing the wall color, stating that she changed some diapers that were that color. Sounds like they didn't like it so much after all. Number 6. The thing above the bed.
I love the headboard.
Oh, definitely the thing above the bed has got to go.
When your customer calls your decoration a thing, you know they're not exactly happy with your work. Chris and Casey had some opposing views on the renovation of their bedroom. Chris rather enjoyed the new look, while Casey had a few problems. Upon first glance, Casey was visibly taken aback before issuing a pained, "Oh," the universal sign of disappointment. She then stated that the, quote, thing above the bed needed to go. before harshly criticizing the partitions and color. She then asked her chipper neighbor if he wanted to help her take down the partitions.
Come on in, guys.
You might not like the partitions, but we liked them.
I'm sure you do. You want to help me take them down?
But hey, at least she liked the dresser and the drapes. That's something, right? Number 5. She's just gotta get used to it. And here we see another universal sign of disappointment. The words, "I've just gotta get used to it." We think it's safe to say that Elaine didn't exactly like her new bedroom.
I like it. You like it?
Gotta get used to it.
Gotta get used to it. What don't you like right now?
I guess gotta get used to it.
She originally refused to open her eyes, and upon seeing her new room, criticized its Egyptian look and painted ceiling. This clip is just full of awkwardness. From the forced smile on Elaine's face, to Paige desperately asking Elaine if she likes various aspects of the room, only for Elaine to say no.
Do you like the color of the ceiling?
I'm not a ceiling painter person. I don't like them painted.
And then the neighbors come in and it gets even worse. We wonder if she ever got used to it. Number 4. The Asian-inspired room. Okay, Hildi, here's the deal. When a couple tells you to do anything but Asian-inspired decor, that is not code for "I want Asian-inspired decor." Unfortunately, that is exactly what happened to this poor couple. Nancy and Lenny wanted anything but Asian decor, and guess what they got? Nancy hated absolutely everything about the room, and even started to tear up from her disappointment. Paige then asks them to turn around, knowing full well that they're going to hate the wall behind them. Well, they do. The only thing Lenny could say was that it was bright.
So, look behind you and see if you like this wall okay.
Oh.
Oh, that is bright.
Trading Spaces is full of fails, but this one is just heartbreaking. Number 3. The Straw Room. This room came from the glorious mind of Hildi, and it has to be one of the worst rooms in Trading Spaces history. The ceiling was painted an ungodly pink, and, oh yeah, straw was stuck to the walls. Not like a wallpaper design. No, straw was literally stuck to the walls.
Well, the kids will
I'm glad you could
tell.
tell it was straw, because we
It is straw.
weren't sure you'd even know for sure what it was.
It's straw. It's straw.
It's straw.
It's a form.
We can't even imagine what leads a designer to do this, but here you have it. Naturally, they hated it, claiming that they would be cleaning up straw for the rest of their lives, and that it posed a danger to their child. You know it's bad when even Paige gets in on the jokes. Number 2. The Beach Room.
Did you look?
No, I'm feeling something on my...
Oh, yeah.
Open your
it's
eyes.
punchy.
Open your eyes.
Oh, no, I don't want to open it.
Oh, my God.
We think Hildi is some sort of evil mastermind or something, because some of her ideas are just atrocious. If the abhorrent straw room wasn't bad enough, here we have a literal beach room.
Oh, come on. Look. No. See, now we can take our shoes off and get the sand in our toes.
The walls were painted with very ugly red and yellow stripes, and sand was put on the floor. Not like a little sand pit in the corner or something. Nope, the entire room was covered in inches of sand. And it's like the homeowners thought it was a joke, because they just laughed along with Paige while staring at the room in disbelief. We don't blame them. We wouldn't believe it was real either.
Oh my God! We gotta fill this place!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
So, Laurie, are there any men in your life right now, or?
You've taken me down to some basement that's creepy and you're asking me about men?
Number 1, the fireplace fiasco.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
You guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit.
This is one of the funniest and most heartbreaking reveals in reality TV history, and for good reason. It hits every possible awkward note and is a brilliant mixture of comedy and cringe. Yep, it's just a crescendo of awkward. From John's bemused head shakes, to Pam telling Paige that the fireplace needs to be fixed, to Pam excusing herself from the room to cry.
I'm going to have to leave the room now.
You're that disappointed.
Well, I'm going to have to.
And then the pièce de résistance, John shaking his head in disappointment while Pam loudly cries off camera. It's easily the most famous clip in Trading Spaces history, and we don't know whether we should laugh or cry while watching it.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the two of you?
I don't even know where to start.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.